My name is Steve Pond, and I'm one of the directors of school quality with National Heritage Academies. And I'm excited to share that we are opening North Oak Academy in Durham in August of 2025. I'm so excited that you either applied or are applying to North Oak Academy. And thank you for joining us today so I can share some more information about our amazing new school with you. North Oak Academy is a public charter school. Public charter school does not report to the local district, so we're not part of Durham Public Schools. Instead, we report directly to the Department of Public Instruction in Raleigh, and we have a direct line to them and the Office of Charter Schools. We are public in every way, and we also follow the same state federal guidelines, as well as guidelines for safety, education, and health. National Heritage Academies is our board of directors education management partner. So we have an independent school board like any other county does. Our school board decided to partner with NHA to have an experienced education management partner operating North Oak on a day-to-day basis. National Heritage Academies was founded in 1995, so we're coming up on our 30th anniversary. We have 100 schools in 9 different states, and we educate around 66,000 scholars. National Heritage Academies is focused on a couple of big factors that will impact you and your scholars' lives in a very positive way. First of all, our instructional program focuses on academic rigor. So what that means is we will differentiate or tier the instruction that we provide your child based on their needs for support or for challenge. Rigor to us means depth and complexity. So instead of other schools that might give a child more homework or less homework, that's not rigor and that's not differentiation. We want to help every child to grow. And with growth comes proficiency, and with growth also comes a high level of knowledge that they can apply and analyze and synthesize as they complete their studies here at North Oak. We're also a college preparatory program. We want to make sure that our scholars know how to interact with others, to collaborate, to communicate effectively, to be creative and innovative. And a part of that college preparatory program is our moral focus program. And the moral focus virtues are secular virtues that we have assigned for every month. And we actually have a class period every day in which we work to develop your child's character, to work to develop their skills in getting along with other people and in demonstrating who they are to others in the hope that they not only become a student, but a great person as well. Parent partnership is another one of our pillars here at North Oak Academy. We want you to be involved and included at North Oak, and there's going to be lots of different ways that you'll learn about once you enroll your child that you can be a part of our day-to-day activities and life here at North Oak. Finally, we want to talk about student responsibility, and we're going to teach your child to be accountable. Part of that accountability is to take responsibility for their actions and their choices. We'll also talk more about that after our lottery. North Oak Academy is opening in fall of 2025. It's on the site of the old Starlight Drive-In movie theater in the Gorman area, just northeast of Durham. We're going to have grades kindergarten through 5th grade when we open in 2025, and we're going to add a new grade in each of the next 3 years until we are a kindergarten through 8th grade school that is serving both elementary and middle school. We are managed by an independent school board. This school board is not like the school boards you see from the districts that are on the news arguing and yelling. Our school board is made up of a handful of professionals in the Durham community and around the community who are dedicated and driven to offer you the best education opportunity. So they are the school board only for North Oak Academy, and they chose to partner with NHA to operate the school on a day-to-day basis while the school board provides that governance and oversight that is well needed in public schools today. Your principal is Dr. Michael Fuga, and those who are from Durham or may have had other children go through the Durham public school system, you may know Dr. Fuga or have experience working with Dr. Fuga. He was the 2018 Durham Public Schools Principal of the Year. It's his 22nd year in education. He's provided leadership in Durham and Granville County as the principal at multiple schools. He's focused on building relationships, and that's so important at a new school. And then examining the performance data of the school to see how we can thrive and help your students to learn and grow at the same time to be successful. So in future meetings, Dr. Fuga will be there. I'm very excited to have him on the team of schools that I support and know you will be as well. Mention academic rigor, and college preparatory programs start on year one. We have a lot of knowledge about the science of learning, and the science of learning is all about how students learn at each grade level and at each age span. So as students get older, they can start to learn more and learn in different ways. So we want to make sure we're reaching your child whatever age they are, whether it's kindergarten through second grade, third through fifth grade, or in middle school. And we're adjusting our instruction to differentiate the support that we're giving your child. And that's all based on student and school performance data, but also the ways that your child interacts with others and likes to learn. But it is a very consistent approach that we take throughout the year. All of that is because we want to get to know your child and help them to be their best at school. We want to challenge them no matter what level of learning that they're at. If your child comes to kindergarten and they don't know letters and numbers, we're going to help them to learn letters and numbers. If they come in with an ability to read, we're going to help them to learn to read higher level and more advanced text. And that's all throughout each grade level. One thing I'm really excited about is the University of Stanford did a study in 2023. It's known as the Credo Study. 6.5 million students across the country test scores were evaluated, and what it showed is that National Heritage Academy schools are top performing as part of the NHA organization throughout the country. In the course of a school year, NHA students demonstrated learning knowledge from over 2 months more of mathematics and almost 2 months more in reading. 69 days of instruction in math and 46 days of reading. Our students demonstrated the equivalency of that learning in a regular school year. We don't make our children go extended school year or learn in the summer, but it's like that we did because of the learning that they have demonstrated by the end of the school year. We performed in the 82nd percentile of 368 school operators in the study, and it was, as I shared, over 6.5 million student test scores that were evaluated across those 368 school operators or networks. We offer the same specials as you get in the public school system, music, art, PE, and technology. We also offer, when we have a middle school, there's electives that are offered in those areas as well as in the core class areas that their teachers will teach. So it's really an exciting time for our middle schoolers because they get to choose their electives as they continue through the year. And most likely they will have 2 electives a day rather than just 1 that most of the district schools and elementary schools offer. We also accelerate our scholars education. So what that means is if your scholar's performing at a high level, we're going to challenge them at a high level. So we're going to accelerate their learning in kindergarten through 5th grade, and then they'll have the opportunity in middle school to start taking some high school level courses and get credit for those if we are seeing that they're demonstrating that need for greater challenge and enrichment. And then when they get to high school, that allows them to enroll in those college classes that are AP level or even early college credit level because they've already taken some of the high school classes with us at North Oak. Moral focus, I mentioned that earlier. The moral focus is one of our pillars at all 100 National Heritage Academy schools. And what that is our daily focus on character development and engagement of the students. I mentioned earlier that there's a secular virtue of the month each month, and they all have their own character. They all have their own trait, and we do focus on that every day of the month that we're in school in order to provide your child that background and the knowledge that they need to apply that in their own lives and demonstrate that to others. Moral focus not only helps our students perform better, it helps our students to more prepared to be ready for college or ready for life, depending on which path they take after high school. And it helps us to make a much stronger learning community across North Oak Academy. These are just some of the virtues that are each month throughout the school year. The 9 virtues all have an animal who's sort of typed with that virtue in society. And we have different activities at different age levels, whether it's kindergarten through 2nd grade, 3rd through 5th, and middle school. They each have their own virtue that associates each month. Mentioned before, parent partnership is a huge part of what we do at North Oak Academy. We have a parent room where if you're coming to visit your child, but it's not time for you to be in that classroom yet or in the lunchroom yet, you can hang out in the parent room. If you're volunteering with a teacher and helping make copies for them or putting things together for them, that's a workspace that's open just for parents in our community. You can also volunteer for field trips on committees at the school. You can volunteer in classrooms when the teachers put out a request for that. You can be part of our parent teacher organizations. We also ask that you come in for 2 parent teacher conferences each year. And that's not because your child has done anything wrong. It's because we want to partner with you to know how to best support your child to learn, grow, and thrive at North Oak Academy. We also have a parent teacher compact that we ask you to sign. Your student will sign it as well. And it's a commitment to the partnership that you're going to give the school and the school is going to give to you. So it's a really neat thing that we do each year. And we'll talk about that at parent teacher conferences as well, if you haven't signed that already. Communication is very important as well at North Oak. We want to make sure you get all the information that you need to help your scholar and their teachers to be successful. So there's weekly communication that comes out from principals and deans. There's a voice of the parent survey that we give out to you twice a year. When you're a new family, we survey you within the first couple of weeks that you're here. So next year, that will be to all of you, because we want to make sure if you have any concerns or you're confused or you need additional information, that we get that to you right away. There's also a parent portal that you're able to log into, as well as School Connect, which is that communication tool through which you can write emails to our leadership team, to our teachers, and they can contact you as well. So those newsletters and things will come to you through School Connect, and that's a 2-way engagement where you can contact us back. And the parent portal is also where you'll find report cards and interim reports and all sorts of tools that help your child to be successful. Safety is a huge part of our day at North Oak Academy. Many of our schools win national safety awards. We're doing the things that Wake and Durham County are just starting to do. We've been doing those things for years because it's really important that our teachers and our students have a safe and orderly environment in which they can learn and teach. All of our doors and windows stay locked. We want to make sure that all of our visitors come in through the front door. And when you come into that front door, you're going to be buzzed in before you even enter our locked lobby. You're going to be buzzed in so our office staff knows who you are and why you're here. You're going to come into that lobby. And when you come into that lobby, we're going to background check you against a 50-state background check instantly. So we know if you're a person that shouldn't be in our school building. And then we also have partnerships with all of our local safety resources. We're going to form those for North Oak as well as all of our other schools have. So we have the police department on call. We have fire department on call. We partner with national organizations like the Safe and Sound Schools. We use the program with North Carolina schools called See Something, Say Something. So it's an anonymous reporting system. If you or your child ever hear something, even a rumor, we want to know about it so we can investigate that. But safety is our top priority, because without that, we can't learn and teach. We will offer athletics in the middle school program to compete against the other NHA schools and also local schools that are not NHA schools. So as we develop our middle school, usually once we have 6th grade and 7th grade, we can start forming teams to compete because we need enough students. The teams that you see are the teams that we will have. Our school, our middle school, is only 252 students when it's full size. So one thing we don't offer is football. We get that question a lot, but we do offer soccer for boys and girls. We offer co-ed cheerleading, girls volleyball, boys and girls basketball. And in some cases, when we have areas available for us, we also offer cross country running for boys and girls as well. We do have a dress code. That's one of the other big questions. You can see how our students dress here. They will wear the NHA green shirt that you can get through NHA's partner on our website. You can also get a white polo shirt as well as navy blue bottoms. The bottoms can either be skirts or skirts or shorts or pants, but they do need to be uniform designed as well as uniform fitting as well, not just blue sweatpants or anything like that. And the polo shirts do need to be school uniform polo shirts, not t-shirt material. You can look on North Oak's website under the About Us and the columns that are next to it as well to find out all about the dress code and how you can go ahead and order. We do hot lunch as well at North Oak. We offer meals that align with the Safe and Healthy Schools program, nationwide program. And we do offer free and reduced lunch assistance to families who qualify. You'll get a form at the beginning of the school year to fill out. And if you qualify for that, we'll let you know right away. Scholars do get the same lunch and go through the same process as every other child, even those who don't get free or reduced lunch. So there's never any singling out of your child. We have gotten that question already. So I want to share that they go through the same line, they get the same food, and they order their food the same way. It's just on the back end that we know it's either free or reduced cost. We will be offering before school care and after school care as well. We've not yet designated who our on-site partner will be. If you already have a before or after school care provider, you can have them bring your child to campus to drop them off or pick them up in the afternoon. If that's the case, please let our office staff know and we'll be able to tell you the process. We do offer carpool for pickup and drop off every day. Your child will have an individual number. When they're in their classroom, that number will pop up on the screen in the classroom so they'll know it's their time to go to the dismissal area. In the morning, you don't need your number, you just drop your child off. As a smaller charter school, we don't offer buses or other transportation. So please do take that into consideration when you're planning how your child will be picked up or dropped off. If you do need that before or after school time to get them after the school day ends or before the school day begins, that will be offered every school day that we're open. So in summary, just want to share a couple of big things that are great reasons for you to enroll your child at North Oak Academy. We do differentiate and tier that instruction to make sure that your child is getting the support they needed, whether it's support for kind of foundation building in their knowledge and their education, or if they need that challenge and enrichment, either through the Accelerate classes or just on a day-to-day basis. We're going to work with all of our teachers and staff to make sure that they are challenging your students. We do offer small group instruction and we facilitate learning rather than just talking at our students. So you'll have children doing projects, you'll have them doing group work, all sorts of ways that will challenge their brain and make sure that they are able to thrive here at North Oak. We will also make sure we have that safe environment. Lots of families do ask about that, especially with the horrible stories you hear about schools across the country. Those are goals that we never want to experience. Those things at our school, but North Oak will practice all the drills. We will have partnerships with the police and fire departments. We will make sure that we do everything in our power to keep our staff and your scholars safe. So to enroll your scholar, you do need to apply first. We will have an enrollment lottery, and that lottery will be held in December. We'll communicate that date to you, but you need to apply before then. So you can apply either on the website or you can scan the QR code that's on your screen right now, and you will be able to fill out the application. It does have to be in by 4:59 p.m. on November 29th, because that's when the lottery will close. No applications will be accepted for the lottery. You can still apply, but you will be put on a wait list until all students from the lottery are placed. Then you can get in if there's a spot available. So if you do have questions, please reply to the email to either Reina Ortiz, who's our admissions representative for the school. You can also reach out to any of the emails you've received from National Heritage Academies. We want to make sure that we provide you all the information that you need to be successful and make a great decision to enroll with us at North Oak. So thank you very much. It's been my pleasure to share this information with you, and I look forward to meeting with you at some of our school events in the future. Take care.